Greetings and Sensation Film fans, Thomas L. here. Here is my review for Toy Story 4. Now, I gotta say, I loved Toy Story 4. It was everything I wanted it to be. I mean, I will say up front, out of all the Toy Story movies, I still prefer Part 2 over the other ones, because I just love Part 2 so much. But Toy Story 4 will probably be maybe my third favorite. And the Toy Story movies are just terrific, and like I said, when they first announced that they were going to make a Toy Story 4, I was like, really? I mean, the last one ended perfectly. Do you really need another one? But they really came out of the park, and the trailers have been great, and of course I just saw it, and I simply love it. I think to me, it's probably the best anime movie I saw all year, and it's probably also in my top 10 favorite movies of the year as well. It's that good of a film. I really enjoyed it. It has some really great characters, whether it's old or new. I mean, I really like Forky, who's of course voiced by Veep Boy, Tony Hale. And like some new additions were great in this too. Like you had Key and Peele, who voiced the duck and the duck and the rabbit and bunny character. Keanu Reeves voices the role of Duke Kaboom. Keanu Reeves was great in this. I mean, this is actually his first animated feature since A Scanner Darkly. So it's pretty cool seeing him get back into vocal work. And what a year for Keanu Reeves, by the way. I mean, John Wick 3, Toy Story 4. I mean, what an interesting year for Keanu Reeves. Anyway, you also got the baby, the little girl toy named Gabby, who's like the villain of sorts in this. She's voiced by Christina Hendricks, who I've always had a crush on Christina Hendricks. I mean, Mad Men, she's great on Good Girls. And also, I thought Bo Peep was really good in this. I mean, it was pretty cool that they had Bo Peep have more to do, because if you guys remember the other Toy Story movies, Bo Peep never really hardly did much. All she did is reaction stuff, and she didn't really have a whole lot to do in the other Toy Story films. But here they had her do a lot more than before. And I would say I was a little disappointed that they didn't do a whole lot with Buzz. But I could kind of see why, because this is more of a Woody-centered film than a Buzz Lightyear-centered film. So I guess I can see why. But you know what? I'll be down to see a Buzz Lightyear movie. Or maybe, with Disney Plus coming around, I'll be down to see Disney Plus bring Buzz Lightyear a Star... can't remember the actual name. Star Space Commander. It's been a while since I've seen that show, but I'll be down to see Disney Plus bring that back. Because, hey, I just love Buzz Lightyear so much. And Tim Allen, he does the role perfectly. And, of course, Tom Hanks as Woody. They also actually had Don Rickles in this. Sadly, Don Rickles passed away before he shot his scenes. But what they did is got old past vocal cords for Don Rickles and interpreted that into Mr. Potato Head. I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, it was a nice way to send off the character. Also, too bad they didn't have the army guys back. I mean, I guess it would have been hard without all the army, but I still wish they had some sort, the army guys had some sort of cameos. But anyway, and of course, Joan Cusack returned as the voice of Jesse. Wallace Shawn was the voice of Rex. You also had Pixar's King John Ratzenberg as the voice of the pig here. I really love the characters they have in these movies. I mean, the characters are they're the center of the whole film, and they're pretty fun to watch. And yeah, the movie was also pretty funny. I thought it was entertaining. I will say one thing, you might need some tissues while you're watching this. Before the film got released, Tom Hanks was being interviewed saying how during his recording booths, when he was reading his line, he kind of teared up a little. You know what? I'm gonna say up front, I sort of chucked up below too. It had some really sad moments. I mean, I'm not gonna say what the sad moments are because I'm not gonna spoil it, but cautious, you're gonna need some tissues because come on, it's a Pixar movie. Pixar has a habit of just playing with your heartstrings, and also Randy Newman is returned to do the music. I mean, who else could do the music better than Randy Newman could? And I mean, Randy Newman, he's pretty much the king of the Toy Story movies. I mean, he does the music perfectly. And also, as mentioned, of course, as we see in the last one, Andy's barely even in the movie. Like the only time Andy is even in the film are just during flashbacks, and that's it. Andy does not have a presence or anything in this. I mean, he's of course mentioned and all, but this movie is more centered around Bonnie more than Andy, really. And yeah, I mean, I don't know if Toy Story 4 is going to be the final film or not, because, I mean, they said Toy Story 3 was going to be the final one, and Toy Story 4 happened, so I don't know if this is going to be the final one, but you know what? If it is the final Toy Story film, they ended it perfectly. And guys, if they announce like this week or whenever that they're going to make another Toy Story, a Toy Story 5, I'm perfectly cool with that. I mean, bring on any more Toy Story movies. I could watch 10 Toy Story movies. I mean, I'm perfectly happy with 10 Toy Story films because make the Toy Story movies like the Fast and Furious films. Keep on coming. They keep making them. I'll keep seeing them because I really love this franchise. And yep, it's just the best. So I mean, if you guys still haven't seen Toy Story 4 yet, definitely go out and check it out. I mean, I'll be shocked if this movie don't even win the Oscar for Best Animated Feature. I mean, I know we got Frozen 2 coming out, so that could probably end up winning, but I, man, I'll be shocked that like if the Oscar nominations were actually held tomorrow, I probably would nominate Toy Story 4 and give it the award because it's that good of a movie. And you know what? They should nominate it for Best Picture as well. I mean, Toy Story 4 is the best picture quality, so I can't say much. I can't say a lot more. I just really love this film, and definitely go check out Toy Story 4 if you guys haven't seen it. You'll enjoy it, and it's another win for Pixar. Like after Toy Story 4, now I'm more curious to see what Pixar does next. I mean, I'm looking forward for Onward. They've of course announced another film that's coming out next summer, so I cannot wait to see what else Pixar does next. Whether it's original or continuations or whatever. Pixar's just the best. But anyway, let me leave it to you guys. What did you do? Like, did you have a chance to check out Toy Story 4? If so, what'd you do of it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? I mean, films are subjective. Maybe there's someone who didn't like it. And what are your thoughts on the Toy Story franchise in general? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Tom Sells signing off.